we got there and I did my first 4 events and I qualified for them.
She was pushing really hard when she came off the block here, and about 3/4 of the way back to this end of the pool is when she initially, you could tell something was wrong and she began to slow down. Nothing really major registered until such time as the other coach who dove in went in the water, and then it all went to slow motion from there.
Call came in as a drowning victim.
Loaded up in the vehicle as fast as we could.
We all jumped on the trucks.
Drove out here.
Arriving within minutes of the call, Savannah Fire, having trained continuously for more than just fighting fires, ready to take over a life-saving situation.
The panic that sets in and trying to stay within myself to get over here to help her, but fortunately the staff at the aquatic center was prepared, and they were able to get her out of the pool quickly and start CPR.
I came in here, I walked across the pool deck and saw her and was told to leave out just so I didn't have to see anything. And I stood out there and prayed for a while.
When we showed up, she was actually right here, kind of where you're doing the interview. She had lost her pulse, so we put the AED on her. It advised a shock, so we shocked, started CPR.
When we started responding to the 8 critical call types, we have seen we made a difference in Savannah.
The quickness and professionalism that they displayed to provide the care that ultimately allowed my daughter to still be here with us was exceptional.
So the level of training we have is fairly basic, but the basic things are what keep people alive. As long as we can keep that patient alive until other units show up, I think we make a huge difference.
I feel if we didn't have that training, that we wouldn't have been able to execute the situation as quickly and as fast as we did.
From the time the gentleman dove in the pool till the time they buttoned up the doors on the ambulance was approximately 9 minutes total.
Mindy's mom, Jenny, wasn't here at the Chatham County Aquatic Center that morning for the swim meet. She was in her car near her home in Richmond Hill when the call came that something was wrong. It was a stroke of luck that helped her to the hospital quickly.
The railroad tracks came down and a police pulled up next to us, and I kind of jumped out, and I don't know what I said exactly, but she said, just follow me, I'll get you there, and she escorted us in.
Arriving to the hospital quickly, where the situation was much better.
When I saw her, she was talking and awake, so I didn't get to experience all of what he saw.
After Mindy was released from the hospital, she and her family visited Station 7 to visit the first responders. A simple visit, but one with massive meaning.
She made a little poster, she did this little painting. She loves dolphins, so she made them a painting, and that she was thankful for them, and they all seemed very excited. We were there for
a while,
an hour or so talking to them, yeah.
We don't usually hear the outcome, and when they came, I have daughters that age, most of the guys have daughters, or children of that same age. So it's very touching to, see a success, to see your training play out in a victory.
It makes me feel awesome, to be able to speak to someone after a traumatic situation like this, it speaks volumes. But for her to be able to make it through the situation makes it a lot better too.
We felt it was important for her to understand and who helped her stay here, and felt that it was good for her, and also feel that sometimes these guys are underappreciated and don't get the thanks that they often deserve.
A lot of our calls we don't close the loop on. And by the family coming to visit, it made us aware of what happened, how she survived it, any issues she may have, but it also closed that loop so our first responders know what the end result was.
It made us feel great to know that she was doing well, and what we were told was that she was going to make a full recovery, which makes us all feel well.
The last week of school, 2 weeks ago, we went to the doctor in Atlanta, and I got a heart monitor because I was on 2 medicines, and they were monitoring my heart, but I got to take it off yesterday.
At this point, the why is still kind of there. It's suspected that she has CPVT, which is a hereditary issue with the heart and how it responds to adrenaline and stress. So we're currently chasing that down and trying to understand the implications of that going forward.
Being here today, I think, was the first time back. It's emotional for the family, it's emotional for us. But it's just a great opportunity to realize we're all part of a bigger community trying to help each other out.
Savannah Fire, helping make our city a safer place to live. For SGTV's City Span, I'm Ken Slatz.